How many of you are new? 1, 2, 3, only a few people, 4. Okay. So, how we begin the Om Choir is the first section is working on the body consciousness. How the body has to learn to take in breath, to hold breath, to allow the diaphragmatic muscle to move the air column up. So it's a lot of work. And we can't spend too much time on it, but it's very important. Because we don't want to sing from the vocal cords, or we can strain them, or we can also damage them. So we begin with the hum. When we hum, we cannot harm the vocal cords. But we want to see if all of us can hear the correct note and then reproduce it. You sing your third above. You sing. Now, actually, it was quite good. Most of you had the note correctly. So we'll begin with a very simple. Now, when you do this, you should almost feel the lips vibrating. So you're putting the energy through the nostrils. Like and we can do it on a note. Okay, I'm still not getting it, but most of you have it. So let's do that exercise. I hear a basso, a very nice basso voice. That's it. No, it's you. Well, wherever it's coming from, it's wonderful. And you sang actually an octave lower than the others. Now, can we get someone to sing an octave higher? And then we'll go up 5. Okay. And there's where we fall apart. Why do we fall apart? Because we have not used the breath properly. To use the breath properly, we have to learn to use this diaphragmatic muscle, because it is the support of that air column coming up. Now, when you get higher in the scale, you have to use the diaphragm to support that note. So we have a fun exercise that we always use to learn how to do it. Ha! 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 Not singing it, so let me help you out. And hold my lower three ribs, because the lower three ribs come out when we take a breath, and the diaphragm. Ha, 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 ha. You see how it goes in automatically? Can we do it, everybody? Ha, 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 ha. We don't have to move the head. We don't have to move the shoulders. We don't have to move the upper body at all, because it's simply ha, 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 ha. Oh, yes. And we don't have to close our mouth, as many of you are doing. Because if it's ha, 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 where's the closing? Breathe. Ha, 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 ha. Very good. Now, on a note, breathe deep. Make this diaphragm come out, and the lower three ribs. If you can put your hands here, you'll feel the lower three ribs come out. Just breathe now, without singing. You feel them? Yes? Not yet, okay. It's a quick sniff through the nose, not through the mouth. Oh, it should really expand, and no lifting up of the shoulders, no movement of the upper body. It has to be like a noodle. So breathe. How many of you felt it? Oh dear. No one? As yet. Okay. Yes, of course. Now, empty your lungs. Quick breath through the nose. Did you feel it? Did you feel the diaphragm coming out? Yes? Good. Yes? I'm getting some yeses now. Yes? Good. Yes, very good. Okay, this side. Did you feel it? Good. This is the first principle of singing. Now, when we sing higher, it's easy to sing lower. But as we go higher, that's when the diaphragm has to come in. Now, we don't have to use the diaphragm on the lower notes because we have plenty of air in our lungs. Plenty of air. So, no, 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 no. And I really didn't need the diaphragm there at all. I had lots of air capacity. But as we go higher in this exercise, that's when we'll need to use it. Huh? Again, everybody, no, no, no. Yeah, if I could have a little more energy, nice energy here, not so much here. Again, no, no, no. Very good. No, no, no. I believe I heard a few people using the diaphragm on that top note. So let's see if we can continue that. No, no. What has happened to that deep voice? No, no. Breathe, deep breath. No. really fine sound, because it has a purity. And when we get higher and higher, we're going to have to learn how to cover that note. Otherwise, it'll come out as nine, and we don't want that sound. Huh? So we're going up higher and higher. No, no, you have to try to hear the vibration of the note in your ear, and then with your mind, you replicate it. It's a lot of work, and we all can't do it all at once. But we're doing very well tonight. No, no, no. Much as you can open. O is a very closed sound. Ah is wide open. But you can do it a little bit more with the lips forming an O sound. After all, it is the O of our Om. And that has to be as pure as possible. No, no, no. This side has it perfectly. This side, not so good. So let's just try this group here. We have 3, 4, 5, 6, we have 9 people here. No, 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 no. Okay. We were an octave higher over here. We had the right note. And you took it an octave lower because that's a lot easier. No, let me hear that note. No. Well, we got good altos tonight, so we'll keep with those altos. I want to see if we can go a little bit more. No. Fair, only fair. Because when it gets high like that, it's a lot of work. It's this muscle that has to be trained. So we're going to go again. Ha, 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 ha. Yes. Much more. Yeah. So, we're taking 15 minutes on just one exercise, if that's all right, because we want to try some harmony now. We've got low voices, we've got high voices, we've got medium voices, so we'll just try a triad, 3 tones. Right here. getting the third. So I will ask you to join this group here. And here, let's see. Well, we got 5 of you. Getting the bass. So who else can help me with the bass? Let's try the 6 of you. Yeah, it has to be an O. Huh? Now we'll do an octave on the same notes. Pretty good. You should feel happy. You've got the notes. We'll go higher now. Now we want to go into a minor key, so you can hear the minor key very clearly. Same groove. I'm hearing too many different notes. The note is Can you hear the difference? Can you hear people singing? No. Better. Excellent, excellent. And now one with the third in the soprano. And that is a beautiful chord. Actually, very beautiful. See here, we haven't sung together as a choir. And what actually makes this happen? I'm going to tell you very simply. It's the divine. It's the divine presence that can create this sound. We think we're doing it, we're only half doing it.
And this presence that comes down, that we all can feel when we go deeply within, is what is going to sing through us when we begin the Oms. It won't be us singing anymore. We'll be instruments for the descent of this new music, which Mother told me to bring down in 1961, 62 years ago. That was her first Adesh to me. There were many in the future, but that was the first. And when I told her that I didn't know how to combine words on music, what did she say? She said, "No, no, you must go far above words and bring down the pure music." And that's why we have the Om Choir, to bring down that music that can help in the transformation of the earth and humanity. So it is a very sacred moment when we begin the Oms. There are some things that we have to keep in mind. Sometimes we get people with a beautiful voice and they'd like to show it off. We don't do that here. We're all one. We're all children of the divine. The presence is in each of us. We just have to have the humility to allow it to descend. So therefore the ego has to be left outside and the mind has to be left outside because the mind has no capacity to judge this music. It may sound strange to some of us. It doesn't matter. It's the divine who makes the decision whether it's beautiful or not. And that really depends on our sincerity and our aspiration. How do I give the Om? I ask someone in the group to give me a note, any note, and we will all immediately be singing. Now, the second thing is to allow the divine presence to sing on all the notes that we just went through in our exercise. Low, medium, high. Give the divine that privilege. The third thing is we have to have no shyness. No shyness, no bashfulness, no hesitation. We're only children of the divine here. There's no one higher or lower. We're all on our own progress, on our own path. And that is the beauty of this yoga, is that no strict rules are enacted for anyone. You follow the way that is most natural to you. And that way is towards a new consciousness, a new evolutionary breakthrough, which Sri Aurobindo called the supermind, or the supermental. We are all headed that way if we have come to Auroville or the ashram, because we have answered a call. And when we answer that call, no matter how many detours we take, nothing is going to stop us from the realization. So we will begin. A note. I always ask for a few lines from Sri Aurobindo's epic Savitri, which will lift our consciousness even higher. But this first Om, I tell you, was very, very powerful, very beautiful. We have to feel that descent coming down in us, not so much individually, but collectively. May I have a few lines from Savitri?
Her mind, a wide sea of sincerity, passionate in flow, had not one turbid wave.
A note? Anyone give me a note? No shyness. try to remember to make the most beautiful Om you can. Bring down that presence. Ah doesn't work. Doesn't work. Om, 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 Om. May I have a couple of lines from Savitri?
This too must now be overpassed and left, as all must be until the highest is gained, in whom the world itself are true and one. If that is reached, our journey cannot cease.
We will do one more Om seated, and then we will stand for the last Om. May I have a lady give us the note? I quote these lines often. because they are so meaningful to everyone here. From Savitri. If the chamber's door is even a little ajar, what then can hinder God from stealing in? Or who forbid his kiss on the sleeping soul?